North Korea is expected to return the remains of American soldiers to U.S. officials, according to a media report. It's one of the things which U.S. President Donald Trump and Secretary of State Mike Pompeo have been demanding as part of a de-nuclearization deal. The move looks like it has been timed to coincide with the 65th anniversary of a truce ending the Korean conflict, in which the U.S. played a major part.
According to a diplomatic official who's spoken to the Yonhap news agency, the US recently gave North Korea 100 wooden boxes, and these are expected to be used to repatriate some of the remains of soldiers who died in the Korean War between 1950 and 1953. It's believed there could be up to 8,000 US servicemen's remains still inside North Korean territory, but it's unclear this time round how many will be sent back. The last time something like this happened was 3 years ago, when the bodies of 6 US soldiers were handed over the military demarcation line within the demilitarized zone. But 2 US officials that I've spoken to said that this time they're expecting it to be a little different. They're expecting a plane to take off from North Korea and then land at the US airbase here in South Korea called Osan, which is just south of Seoul. The bodies will then stay here for about a week. There'll be some initial testing done. There will be a ceremony that is held, and then the bodies will be flown off to a more sophisticated lab on the island of Hawaii. If this does happen, it will be seen as North Korea committing itself to some of those things that were agreed at the Singapore summit just a little over a month ago, where the US President Donald Trump met with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. But it'll be interesting to see whether North Korea tries to use this as leverage, because so far it's believed that the North Korean side has taken 3 steps to try and foster relations between the two nations. Back in May, the North Korean regime said it had demolished the Pyongyang nuclear testing tunnels in the northeast of the country. Only a few days ago, we heard that North Korea is apparently demolishing parts of the Sohae satellite launching system, and now there are these reports that they are prepared to send back some of these bodies back to the US. So it will be very interesting to see what the North Korean demands will be if indeed this does go ahead. Oliver Whitfield-Miocic, SABC News, Seoul.